These are going to be your notes for box and whisker plots. Please make sure you're taking notes in your spiral the whole way through. So this will be a detailed guide to making and interpreting box and whisker plots. I will be reading each slide for you. Box and whisker plots. Box and whisker plots are a method used to analyze a given set of data. Let's use some pretend math scores as a sample data set. So you see your list of numbers in blue. The step 1 is to find the median. We must first identify the median of the data set. Remember that the median is the middle number when the data set is ordered from least to greatest. If there is an even number of numbers in the data set, then we must find the mean of the two middle numbers. So your median is your middle, and if you have two numbers in the middle, then it's the middle of those, or otherwise known as the mean, the average. There are 14 numbers, so there is no true middle number. 86 and 87 are the two middle numbers. So 86 and 87. I realize that the arrows are a little off, but it's 86 and 87. What is their mean? So 86 plus 87 is 173. We divide by 2 because there are two numbers, and we get 86.5. So the middle is 86.5. Then you're going to find the upper and lower extremes. This step is easy. The upper and lower extremes are simply the smallest and largest numbers in the data set. In our sample, it's 77 and 100. So far you've only done two things. You have found the median, and you have found the upper and lower extremes. Step 3 is to find the upper and lower quartile. So quartiles are, you have a lower quartile and an upper quartile. The lower quartile is between your lower extreme and your median. The upper quartile is between your median and your upper extreme. So now you're going to find the median of the lower, which would be the middle of these numbers. You will also find the middle of these numbers in the upper quartile. So here we go. We're going to cross out an even number of numbers on the left and right. We see that our middle is 85 on the lower quartile. Here our middle is 93. Now we're going to put it all together. So you have your list over here. This is how you're going to be showing your work. If you're going to be doing box and whisker plots, you're going to be showing your work this way. You say the lower extreme, say the lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and upper extreme. Okay, so create a number line that spans the set of data. For our example, 70 to 100. Place a vertical line above the quartiles and median. Place a point above the extremes. So you should have a point above 77, a point above 100, because those are your extremes. You have a line going down your median, which was 86.5. Then you connect the vertical lines and the horizontal lines to make the rectangular box. So notice how the left side of the box is in the middle of our lower quartile, which was 85. Over here, it's on 93, because that was the middle of our upper quartile. So your whiskers are this range, and then the box covers your medians. So when analyzing box and whisker plots, it is common to discussing quartiles or fourths or percents. So 50% of students did better than 86.5. The top 25% of students, so that's up here, scored about 93 or higher. Now it's your turn. So, step 1, order the set of numbers from least to greatest. Hit pause and do that now. So here we have them from least to greatest. Step 2, I want you to find the median. Don't wait for me to do it. I want you to try it. The median is the middle number. If the data has two middle numbers, find the mean of the two numbers. So what is the median? The median is going to be 12. Find the lower and upper medians or quartiles. These are the middle numbers on each side of the median. So this is the lower quartile, all of these right here. Find the middle number in the lower quartile. This is the upper quartile. Find the middle number in the upper quartile. So 8.5, we had two middles here. 14, because they're the same number on either side, so 14 is the upper median, median being the middle. And 8.5 is your lower middle number, your lower quartile median. Now you're ready to construct the actual box and whisker graph. First, you will need to draw an ordinary number line that extends far enough in both directions to include all the numbers in your data. So go from your lowest number to your highest number on your number line. So it looks something like this. I counted by 2. Technically I counted by 1s, but I didn't put my odd numbers down. So from 4 to 22. Locate the main median, 12, using a vertical line just above your number line. So just put a line above the 12. Make sure your line was not touching your number line. It goes above, it floats above. Locate the lower median, 8.5, and the upper median, 14, with vertical lines. So you're going to do this above the 8.5 and above the 14, because those were your medians for lower quartile and upper quartile. Now draw a box using the lower and upper median lines as endpoints. So just like this. Finally, the whiskers. Extend out to the data's smallest number, 5, and the largest number, 20. Make sure you have your dots above at the end of those lines as well, because that indicates that it's a stopping point. Now I want you to label the parts of your box and whisker. So label what this is called. Label what number 2 is called. Label what number 3 is called, what number 4 is called, what number 5 is called, which you should already have down whenever you did the first steps. Number 1 is the median. It was our middle number of our data set. Number 2 is the upper median, or the upper quartile. Both will work. It's the upper median or upper quartile. Number 3 is the lower median, or the lower quartile. Number 4 is your lower extreme. It's called lower extreme, not lowest number. It's called lower extreme. And number 5 is the upper extreme. The inner quartile range is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. So think about what the word difference means as far as math goes. So our upper quartile was 14. Our lower quartile was 8.5. The difference means our interquartile range is 5.5. And that's it. Make sure you bring your notes in.